Hey, what's going on this week?
Hey, let me show you. Hey guys, welcome to this week's edition of Monday Memos. For the month of March, our volume has been around 80 patients average a day. So just be sure that we are still always going the extra inch for our patients and using our communication boards the best we can. You'll notice us out on the floor auditing and watching and validating your communication boards and how you're using them with the patients. I did want to just share a few things that I did come across on the Facebook page for Winter Garden Rants, Raves, Reviews. Our patients have been saying, Florida Hospital Winter Garden Emergency Department. I was in and out within 1 hour. All staff I encountered were kind, compassionate, and helpful. I have nothing negative to say about my experience this evening. Then somebody else commented and said, I was there last night and waited to be taken back for a grand total of 30 seconds. Everyone was fantastic. Best hospital experience I ever had. I have been there twice in the past month with friends. Both times we were in and out and everyone was so helpful and friendly. I also wanted to share a letter that a patient did send in for us regarding one of our staff members and providers. I was recently a patient in the holding area of the emergency room on March 3rd. I am an RN, still working, and have been a nurse for 45 years, so I can be a harsh critic of providers at times. That is why when healthcare providers shine, I feel compelled to let someone know. For the patient and family, it makes a huge difference. That being said, while I was in the holding area, Lauren Ulmer was the nurse who cared for me. I can only say that she was outstanding. She was kind, professional, very observant, and obviously knew her stuff. I felt I could not have been in better hands. She is a gift to those she cares for and a person who enhances the experience of Florida Hospital. My physician was Dr. Espiritu. There are no words to describe how amazing he is as a physician. He takes the time to review all tests, history, and client symptoms. Though I know he had a full plate, he never made me feel like he did not have the time for me, and in fact, it was like I was the only patient he had, and I know that was not the case. His mannerisms and explanations were helpful in time of stress, and he gave me a sense I could really trust what he was telling me as my physician. These two amazing professionals are a true asset to your hospital and should be a model for quality patient care. Thanks to them, I left there feeling confident and knowing with assurance I was in good hands. I just wanted to take the time and share that with you guys, that your patients are recognizing the great work that we do for them. So also on that note of recognizing a provider, Doctor's Day we're going to be celebrating it this Thursday, so just be sure to thank them for everything that they do for us. I want to now take the time to give you guys some insight in what we do at our pain management clinic.
Hi guys, welcome to Florida Hospital, the Center for Pain Management. As you all know, we have a pain management clinic that we run through our ED here. It runs just like a regular doctor's office, so it is a bit different than when we have patients come through our ED any other place. So they come through our sub lobby where they will come in. They'll get greeted by our wonderful patient access person who will get us registered. Miss Justine is usually here, and she's amazing, and she takes great care of our patients. After they're checked in, they come into one of our rooms. We have 3 rooms, 20, 21, and 22 are ours, and occasionally we steal 19, but right now it's 20, 21, and 22. Those are our 3 patient rooms. So just like a doctor's office, they usually come for an initial consult. That's where they'll see Dr. Chang, and Dr. Chang will go over their medical history and see if they are a candidate for a procedure at all. If she deems they're a candidate, we'll go ahead and get them set up right away for the procedure to bring them back in to get the procedure to help relieve their pain. Sometimes she starts with just medication, and in that case, she will prescribe them a medication, have them follow up usually in 30 days, see how that works, and go from there. So this is our procedure room. After our patients come and they're initially checked in, they will come in here to get their procedures completed. We do joint injections, we do spinal injections for our patients as well. The most in-depth procedure we do would be a radiofrequency procedure, which is like an ablation of the nerve. So we burn the nerve ending. As you can see, our C-arm is there. That's because we use fluoral with our patients. That helps Dr. Chang see where she is going with her needles, making sure she's getting the right spot needed for the medication that she either infuses inside of it as well. Everything is sterile in here, so when we do our procedures, it is a sterile setup, just like in an OR. So you will have a nurse in here, you'll have Dr. Chang in here, and you'll have Kyle in here, who will also be running the C-arm as well. After we're done with our patients and they are finished, we're going to come this direction here into CDU, where we're going to use CDU as our recovery, and that's where our CDU nurse comes in and is so important for what we do. What they're going to do is bring our patient over into a room here, get them settled in, just to a recliner is fine, and then do a set of vital signs. An initial set when they take them from the procedure room to the recovery room, another set in 15 minutes, and a set in 30 minutes. Most of our patients get Versed and fentanyl, and they come out relatively walkie-talkie, but we still observe them just for safety reasons. As long as they're okay, no vomiting, no numbness or tingling in their arms and legs, alert, oriented, they're able to go home. Everybody comes with a ride as well, so they have a safe person that's competent to take them home as well.
For this week's edition of Monday Minute with the Doc, we have our very own medical director, Dr. Bennett, who, by the way, is the polar opposite of his favorite Star Wars character.
Good morning, team. Today we're going to talk about the hard score, how we utilize it, and how we decide on who's going to be admitted, who's going to be obs, and who we can send home. The hard score was actually a culmination of a large study that was done between several large hospital groups to find out how we could admit fewer chest pain patients, because that's one of the biggest banes on the hospital. And what they did is they came up with a score that's based on the physician gestalt, the risks that the patient has, troponin changes, age, as well as EKG changes, and from that we come up with a hard score. And the hard score goes up to 9. Anything from 0 to a 3, a patient could theoretically be sent home. A 4 to a 6 is a patient that can be placed in observation, and anything over a 6 is a patient that should be admitted to the hospital. Since we've been starting this about a year and a half ago, over 150,000 patients at Florida Hospital have gone through this, and out of that 150,000 patients, we've only had 3 patients that have returned with a cardiac event. And what we found in reviewing that is that the hard score was actually done wrong, and they should have had a higher hard score. So going back to the hard score though, does it mean that a patient that has a hard score of 1 or 2 should not be admitted? It doesn't mean that at all, because those patients could still be at high risk, and we've had patients that have had those low scores that have actually turned out to have cardiac events. So what it does is it gives us a tool to kind of stratify the patient and help us think, is this a safe patient that can go home? At the whole time, we can change that if we feel like this patient is a higher risk and needs to come in. Then what happens on these patients we do send home is they do get a cardiology appointment within about 24 to 48 hours, where they'll follow up with a primary care doctor if they're younger and don't have any risk factors, to a cardiologist that if they do need additional testing or do have additional risk factors. I hope this helps you understand the hard score more. Please touch base with one of your providers if you have any further questions. Thank you.
We have also been working very closely with patient access to how we can open our lines of communication to get registrations complete on patients in a timely manner. So registration of a patient can take anywhere from 5 minutes to 30 minutes. So we really need to optimize our time with allowing them in the rooms when testing is complete, or letting them know when we're going to have a quick discharge. The other reason that our pivot process is so crucial is when we're bringing patients back to the bedside and registering them there, that also frees up time for that patient access rep to help the individuals in the back verify insurance. So while they are in the front doing tasks, when we take them to the back, it frees up more of their time as well. I'm going to actually have Brianna explain more of how we can help them.
Hi guys. Thank you for including us in your Monday memos. I am Bree with Patient Access. I am just here to give you guys some tips for us to help you and you help us. A great indicator so that we know when to go into the room is if you guys just put something on the comments, an asterisk, something that says ready for patient access. Also, you can always call us. We should always have our phones, and we are here to help you.
For our new employee spotlight this week, I want to introduce to you guys Megan Walters. She is the face behind all of our internal communications we have going on.
Hi everyone, my name is Megan. I'm the Internal Communications Specialist for Florida Hospital Popka and Winter Garden. I'm the one that's sending you all those emails you've been receiving. One of the things that we're starting to do here more often is post on our Instagram, so we'd love for you guys to go ahead and follow us. Our username is @myfhwo. We're going to be posting employee spotlights there. We're going to be doing the menus and some fun freebies, so check us out. And a little fun fact about me is I've actually been skydiving 3 times.
Thank you for bringing to our attention that we also use yellow top tubes when we are screening for mono on our patients. With that being said, since we only use yellow top tubes now for folate and mono levels, we are going to remove them from the IV carts and just keep them in the stock room. So that's one less thing that we're going to have to check for expired dates. For our Secret Pals Easter edition, there's only 2 more days left for you guys to sign up. If you're interested, please reach out to me by email so we can get you on the list for Secret Pals Easter edition. Well, that's all I have for you guys today on this week's edition of Monday Night.